Hello students, we are going to discuss types of heat capacities or molar heat capacities. What is the heat capacity? Heat capacity is the temperature which is required to raise the temperature of a substance to 1 degree centigrade, and for molar heat capacity it is the heat capacity or heat required to raise the temperature of substance 1 mole of substance to 1 degree centigrade. So we know that the Q, which is the heat, is a path function. So what is the formula of heat capacity? It is the Q upon delta T. Here Q is the path function. So C is also a path function. So we can say that heat capacity is a path function which is depend upon the path and it is not depend upon the state of the substance. Hence, to know the value of C, the conditions such at constant volume or constant pressure have to specified which define the path. The meaning to say that here we have already discussed that C is a path function because it depends upon the heat, that is the Q. It is directly proportional to the Q. So heat is a path function, that's why heat capacity is also a path function. Path means it will depend upon the route from which it is obtained. So for the route we must know the value of we must define the conditions like whatever which is depend upon that route on the basis of that, like volume and pressure. So to define so there are two capacities which are, so here we have the two types of heat capacities. First one is heat capacity at constant volume, which can denoted by the CV. V is the volume. So constant volume we can define as denoted as a CV. Second type is the heat capacity at constant pressure, that is denoted by the CP. So for the we can define the CP and CV differently. The CV, it is defined as the heat supplied to a system to raise the temperature through 1 degree centigrade by keeping the volume of the system constant. So it is called as the heat capacity at constant volume or CV. So similarly, we can define the CP, that is the heat capacity at constant volume, as the heat supplied to a system to raise the temperature through 1 degree centigrade by keeping the pressure here. We are discussing about the heat capacity at constant pressure. So heat capacity of a system to raise the temperature through 1 degree by keeping the pressure of system constant. Now we see the mathematical derivation for this. According to first law of thermodynamics, we know that U is equal to Q plus work, that is the PdV. So change in the values, small change in the internal energy is equal to del U is equal to del Q plus PdV or du. We can denoted the change in internal energy by, small change in internal energy is du and change in the heat is equal to delta Q plus P dV. dQ is equal to, if we discuss the change in heat, is equal to dQ is equal to du plus P dV. We are knowing that heat capacity C is equal to change in heat divided by change in temperature. So if we get the value of delta Q, del Q is equal to C into dt. We can put the value of delta Q in this equation. We will get C into dt is equal to du plus P dV, or we can write this C is equal to du plus P dV divided by dt. Now if we discuss about that at constant volume, here we have the volume term. It is the volume. So at constant volume, the value becomes C is equal to du upon dt at constant volume. We can denote it on this way. So this is the heat capacity on constant volume. Now at constant volume, what will be the C? C becomes the Cv. So at constant volume, Cv is equal to change in internal energy and divided by change in the temperature. For an ideal gas, Cv is equal to du upon dt. So we can define this. The heat capacity at constant volume is defined as the rate of change of internal energy with temperature at constant volume. Now for the Cp is the heat capacity at constant pressure. So for the Cp we get the relation above, that is the C is equal to du plus P dV divided by dt. So if we take in terms of constant pressure, so we get the two values du and P dV, that is the internal energy and this is the volume. At constant pressure, what will become? Du upon dt at constant pressure plus, for this term, dV, that is the change in volume, divided by dt at constant pressure. This P becomes as it is because it is constant. So for the heat capacity at constant pressure, we will get this relation. Means it is depend upon change in internal energy as well as change in the volume. We know that, one more thing, we know that the heat content or enthalpy of the system, that is H. What is the value of H? H is equal to U plus PV. We know that. So differentiating this equation with respect to temperature at constant pressure, what we will get? We will get that delta H divided by dt at constant pressure is equal to change in internal energy, that is the delta U divided by dt at constant pressure plus P and V. Here we are discussing about constant pressure, so the value of P is as it is and V is equal to change in volume, so del V upon dt at constant pressure. Now above we have derived this equation, means the value of Cp is equal to del U upon dt with respect to P. So we can write down this relation is equals to Cp. So the equation becomes del H upon dt at constant pressure will be equal to Cp, that is the heat capacity. So we can get the finally value of Cp, that is the heat capacity at constant pressure, may be defined as the rate of change of enthalpy with temperature at constant pressure. For ideal gas, The Cp is equal to delta H and delta divided by delta T at constant pressure.